Account opening bonus of 52%. The financial company has made a big move in their retirement planning products. Is it true or not? The news is true, but if I put in 100,000, do I immediately have 152,000? That is also true. So can I immediately take this 152,000 and leave? Hey, this is something everyone needs to pay attention to. Actually, I've summarized it for everyone as rounding. There are 4 types of people you should give up on, and there are another 5 types of people you can go ahead with. The first type is if you have a large sum of money, but you may need to withdraw it all at once in the near future with a plan already set. This is a 10-year product, meaning that if you want to withdraw within 10 years, there are surrender charges. The second type of person for whom this is not suitable is those who pursue high returns and are willing to take high risks. If what you are after is high returns like trading Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, or stocks, then this is not suitable for you. The third unsuitable case is if you are too young. For example, if you are 40 years old, then 10 years later, you will be 50. This product requires both conditions of being 60 years old and 10 years to be met before you can start receiving. So what should a 40-year-old do? This is not suitable for you, but there is something that is. The fourth type of person for whom it is not suitable is someone who is too old. For example, a 70-year-old person who starts receiving at 80. The time for receiving later is relatively short. So who is it suitable for? For those in the age group who want to receive a pension in 10 years, for example, people between 50 and 60 years old. For example, if you put in 500,000, your account immediately has 760,000. And in this account, if it stays for 10 years, actually by the 7th year, if we assume an annual return rate of only 3%, because it also has a 1.5 times amplification, what actually goes into your account is 14.5. If the return rate you receive is 4%, it actually becomes 6% in your account. Of course, the higher the return you receive, the higher the payout here. In the case where the annual return rate is only 3%, by the 7th year, your 500,000 has already increased to, it became 1 million, and 10 years later, it is 1,118,000. So when you receive your pension, it is calculated based on these 1,118,000. What kind of people are suitable for the second category? I don't want to follow the market's ups and downs, and I don't have time to track the market. I just hope for a stable investment that only increases and doesn't decrease. Third, those with longevity genes who worry that their retirement funds won't be enough because this retirement plan provides lifetime security. As long as a person is alive, it will continue to pay out regardless of whether there is any balance left in their account, just like our Social Security. But its advantage over Social Security is that this is your own account and you don't have to follow the age requirements set by the government for receiving Social Security. Also, when you receive it, it still increases. For example, in the first year, you calculate that you receive 59,000. But later, for instance, if the annual return rate is only 3%, then after the increase rate is magnified by 1.5 times, it becomes 4.5. So the next year, you receive over 61,600. Continuing to increase, when you reach 80 years old, you will receive 109,000 each year. If you live to 100, you can receive 260,000 each year, totaling over 4,800,000. So this is called the older, the more valuable. Another type of person is someone with long-term care needs, especially if their health is not very good or they are older. And buying long-term care insurance is either unavailable or not cost-effective. This is an extra benefit. When you start receiving your pension and encounter long-term care needs, you will receive double. If you are an 80-year-old elder, or if our friends have elders around 80 years old at home, or even if they are not 80, only around 70, or even less than 70, but are seriously ill, then this 52% bonus is particularly suitable for you. For example, an 80-year-old with 800,000 after the 52% bonus is realized, it immediately becomes over 1,200,000. Suppose 5 years later, the elderly gentleman After 5 years, even with a 3% annual return rate, this account already has over 1,500,000. The beneficiary can withdraw over 1,500,000 over 5 years. If the wife is 100% the beneficiary, she can directly inherit this account.
There is an important reminder. This is a limited time bonus ending on June 15th. Please make an appointment with us as soon as possible.